All according to plan. Hi, Amy. You'll get your oily point. How are you? Ahoy, hoy. Ahem. Ahem. All right. I was tired too today. I woke up tired. I actually did not feel like painting today because I was originally planning on painting today. And I decided to make paint. But had to clean off the old butt plug. God, are you wobbly? I really dislike how wobbly that is. How are you feeling, Pickles? Are you feeling better yet? God, that wobbling. Okay. So the colors on the docket today are not that spectacular, but they are important colors nonetheless. What is that blue from? I got blue on you. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you start to feel better soon. We have lead white, titanium white, burnt umber, and ultramarine blue. We're also going to make some impasto medium, and we're going to retube this lead white that has been giving me Miyagi for weeks now. So that is the plan for today. Hi, Outernet. How are you? Boop, 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 boop. Jeepers creepers. What about the beavers? Okay. So, the materials we are using today is pigment for the paints. Right? An N95 mask. Alright, something that's rated for dust inhalation. Very, very important. We have palette knives, we have gloves. We have our glass palette. We have our glass butt plug. Hi, Omizu / paint molar. You see it's frosted on one side, so it provides a more abrasive surface that helps. In an ideal sense, this would also be, but it doesn't. I haven't found it to be mandatory. We are using 3 different types of oils today. The standard one we use is age-refined linseed oil. This you can use in every paint. You could actually omit these 2. These are more finite things. This is stand oil, or AKA bodied oil. Industry term is bodied oil, but most people notice stand oil. This is used for umbers. We add this in addition to regular oil for umbers, and it's a nature of how they dry and the magnesium content. This helps avoid sinking in, and has some other drying benefits to it. So we use this for the burnt umber. This is called pale grinder's oil. This is used for lead white specifically. This is a more refined, slightly less yellowing than the refined linseed oil. So, but it is linseed oil. It's just a more refined version. Well, glad you made it here, Outernet. Put me on one of those monitors. So yeah, those are the oils and then we have tubes. These are collapsible aluminum tubes. You see they're empty on one side. We just jam the paint up in there, and that's how we seal it. I have labels. I also have parchment paper for helping me load paint into said tubes. All right. Any questions? Okay, good. No questions. So let us begin. There will be a quiz at the end of stream. There will be a quiz at the end of stream. You need 100% to pass. It's not curved. All right. So we're going to retube this, but we're going to do this after we've made some of the lead white paint. This lead white has been very thick, so we're going to cut it open and get all the paint out of there, mix it with the new paint that we made, and probably add a little bit of oleo gel and a little bit of extender to help kind of stabilize it, and go from there. So we need the pale grinder's oil. Yeah, I thought I'd already opened that. Okay. Got the oil there. We're gonna need 2 of these, so we'll use these 2 to start off with. Let's get our mask on and let's get the lead out, huh? We maybe should also wipe down the palette really quickly. So we're going to do that. Giving everything a quick wipe down. Oh my God! Shasta! Since before you were born. Hot damn, Shasta. Oh my God! I didn't know it was fucker o'clock already. I didn't know it was fucker o'clock. Hi, Greenbag. Welcome in, bud. Okay. Well, I know that now. Because you fucking showed up. No, he's not. All right. Okay. We're cleaned up. All right, let's get the lead out, huh? So this is lead carbonate. This is the pigment for lead white. It's very dense. It is a very historically important pigment. We'll use that much. Spread it out a little bit. Okay. And now we're going to add some pale grinder's oil. It's always better to use too little oil than too much. So we're going to put it in only little by little. More. Oh my God! Yawn. Is that what? Is that what, Jan? What are you possibly going to say? Not drugs, Amizu. Not drugs. I have to reiterate, this is not drugs. Jesus, Jan. What a cunning linguist you are. What a cunning linguist. I was not expecting that one. Rhodes Scholar. I bet. Fuck. Not. My hands are already getting tired.
I have been lifting weights and doing cocaine all day!
Why are my hands getting tired? It feels like they're like about to cramp up. It's lead white, never lake white. I'm not even aware of a lake white. Maybe. I don't know. Like, this usually happens, but it usually doesn't happen this quick. But you know how your hand feels like when you're using like a screwdriver a lot? I will not sniff this powder, Omizu. Just gripping too hard. Old man alert? Maybe. Yeah, no, this is lead white. This is lead white, Jan. We're doing lead white, titanium white, ultramarine blue, and burnt umber, and impasto medium today. So this should be good enough to mold. We're also going to fix up that tube of lead white that we had, the one that's been busting my balls recently. So now we're going to take our butt plug and start molding. So I used very little oil while doing this. So you can see that it's pretty sticky. But it will start to loosen up more and more as we disperse the oil around the pigments. Let's regroup some of this. So you can see how much it's loosened up already just from the amount we did. I've noticed doing like a quick succession like this right on top of it after like a scrape up, or sometimes will help loosen it up quite a bit. And we change our direction sometimes. Just to confuse it. Oh. Let your hand stop hurting. And we already basically have a workable paint. Now we're gonna mold this more though, but we're gonna make sure we get everything through a mullen. So we're gonna start off with that little movement on top. So this is one of the benefits of using a larger molar as well than one of the smaller ones, is that this process, you get a lot more bang for your buck with a similar amount of effort. Because you're just covering a lot more ground. select it. We're kind of looking for the texture of like a soft butter. But this part is imperative to getting paint that doesn't dry and clump up in the tube. Especially without stabilizers, it's a problem I run into sometimes. Especially with lead white or retubing one, and the bismuth colors. I don't know if it has to do with the density of the pigments itself, or I don't know if the bismuth pigment is dense. But those are the three pigments I particularly had issues with clumping up in the tube. You can see we're pretty soft. Oh, fuck. Hi, Schmuckleberry. Welcome in. Great. Slowly but surely, we'll regather it. Okay. Yeah, ma'am. Right, let's mix this all up. Get right. Oh my god! Maddie. How nice of you. Not even a hi, how are you? How's your family? No, just stab! Murder!
Stop whining.
I'm doing well. How are you doing, Maddie? You're good? Good to hear. Fuck. Don't like when I do that with lead. Okay, what are your options? What are the options, Maddie? We'll make we'll make the decision. I was in a pizza mood earlier this week. I had a weird craving for frozen pizza. I haven't had a frozen pizza in years, and I had a weird craving for it because of a goddamn YouTube video. I go and get a frozen pizza and make it yesterday, and it's just as bad as I remember. So I'm voting sandwich. It was a really odd craving, though. I haven't craved the frozen pizza in forever. I am making paint, Trustagrass. How are you? Nice to see you. We are currently making lead white. Lead white or Kremnitz white. Sometimes Companies call it flake white, even though it's not really flake white. This is a lead carbonate we are making paint from. A very, very useful, unique color, and very important pigment historically. Probably the most important historical paint ever. Tressagrass, do you know why lead white? I say lead white is the most important color historically. If you guess right, I will give you an oily point. Hell, I'll give you 2 oily points. Why was lead white so important? And the answer is not because it was the only white color. Jesus Christ! Tommy. How you doing, Tommy? So we've molded enough. For highlighting, nope. Not for highlighting. Any other guesses, Trestagrass? Any other guesses? 2 oily points are on the line. 2 oily points are on the line, Trestagrass. Okay. Okay, so now we gotta get the lead white we already have tubed that has been a menace, and we're gonna mix it into this, and we're gonna put in a little bit of oleo gel and our impasto medium. What's your paint in question? You don't know, boss? Well, lead white makes the dried oil paintings much more flexible so that they don't deteriorate and fall apart as quickly, Trestagrass. So they theorize that a lot of Renaissance painting were able to survive as long as they did because of the usage of lead white. One of the healthiest things you can do for your painting is paint with lead white. When you're talking about oil paint. Why is it so durable? It's because of the chemical. It's a chemical process when with the presence of lead or lead carbonate with linseed oil. It makes the dried oil layer or the polymerized oil layer just much more flexible. And there are other pigments that do the opposite. There are pigments like zinc white, which makes the oil extremely brittle. How do you make your paints use a filler or something? I generally don't use I don't put filter in any of my paints. You're gonna see me put a little bit in here, but I'm doing that for stabilization reasons, Tommy. But otherwise, it's just pigment and oil. Otherwise, it's just pigment and oil. And if I want to add extenders, like I did with that big flower painting, I do it after the fact. Or after I've mixed my color. So zinc white, trust the grass, makes the oil layer a lot more brittle and can cause cracking. If you've ever seen cracking in paintings, it's because the paint has become, oil that has polymerized has become so brittle that slight movements of the canvas or wood that it's been painted on causes it to crack, like concrete. I do not make my pigment, and I don't recommend you to attempt that either. The main companies I get my pigment from are Natural Pigments, which is the company that makes Rublev oil paint. And then another company, one of the big manufacturers of pigment, Kramer Pigments. Kremer. I would suspect that most companies that you see that sell paint get their pigment from Kramer. Here's another secret for y'all. All these oil painting companies buy their pigments. They don't make their pigments. Winsor & Newton does not make their pigments, everybody. So the notion that they one company uses more high quality pigments is bullshit. That is not a fact. What separates company is their price points and how much filler they use. That's why I don't support companies like Winsor & Newton, particularly Winsor & Newton, and certain other student brands that charge too much for their product. Now I'm about to change it. I'm painting terribly. Trust the grass. So most companies, where the fuck did I put it? Well, all but one company I know for certain add chalk, silica, minerals like wolstenite, additives like alumina silica, or what the fuck is it called? Aluminum stannate, I believe it's aluminum stannate, magnesium stannate. They add fillers, they add additives, and it allows them to make there's additives that help with the texture, right, and stabilization of the paint, but it allows them to use less pigment. So all in all, everything they add, you get less pigment and less pigment density in your paint. I don't know, Trestigris. I don't know what paintings you're looking at. Because I don't see it. What do you mean where, Tommy? Or where to what? But thank you, Trestigis. I do appreciate your compliments. So right now I'm scooping out. I cut up a tube that I had made before because it's been very hard to squeeze paint out of this. And what I'm going to do is retube it while mixing in some oleo gel and some of my impasto medium that I think will help out with its issues. Oh, natural pigments. If you just search natural pigments, their website is just natural pigments. That website and Kramer Kramer Pigments, which is Kremer. That's where I order my pigments from. This is where I got this lead white from, for example. God damn. Now, when I was saying about Kramer Pigments, Tommy, is so Winsor, Newton, Gamblin, those companies do not make pigments. Most paint companies do not make their own pigments. They source it from companies that do, because a lot of them are complicated chemical processes, right? Kramer Pigments is a manufacturer of pigments. Okay? Winsor and Newton is not. And most companies, well, buy their pigments from essentially the same company. I don't know this for a fact, this is speculation, that multiple major companies source their pigments from Kramer Pigments. I'm having problems getting this. See, this is why it's stuck. Can you get it from Dick Blick Art Studio or Blick Art? So their stores directly don't sell pigments. Now, their website might. However, I highly recommend avoiding buying pigments from another party because, so for example, Jerry's Artorama, which is a great supply website, sells pigments that like Gamblin and Old Holland sell, but they sell them for ridiculous markups. So, in the context of price, Tommy, do not buy pigments from companies that do not source them or don't wholesale them to you themselves. Because Old Holland, their pigments that they sell you, which is the same quality, it's not like better quality because Magic Dutch people touched it. They sell it to you for about a 5 times markup. So you're just going to pay out the ass for them. God, I can't get this out of here. See, this is why I couldn't squeeze out paint. I got this clump in here that is very... I know, Jan. You are the best at not being tricked. Don't worry, Jan. Pretty soon I'm going to be selling my own oil paints, and you'll never need to buy from another paint company again. But you got to use up all your paint first. Amazon doesn't have it either, Tommy. I'm telling you, like, as somebody who's researched this, get them from those websites, because you're not going to find better prices than that. If this is something that appeals to you. Some words of warning, though, when making your own paint, knowing that inhaling dry pigment is the most dangerous thing you can do with paint. It is called a muller, M-U-L-L-E-R. It also doubles as a butt plug, Trestigress. It also doubles as a butt plug. K-R-E-M-E-R. I did a price breakdown, Tommy, and Kramer and Natural Pigments. Sometimes one has better prices than the other, and sometimes the availability of specifically with ochres and umbers, Natural Pigments has a better selection. Well, then your paint's going to dry up in a matter of weeks, Jan. Okay, I just wanted to make sure you knew correctly. Or you had it correctly. Okay, alright, so we just cleared out that tube. We found the issue, everybody. Why that tube was giving me agita, and it was this clump right here. So we're going to cut that up, and we're going to mix it up with all this. Indeed, Trestigress, indeed. So do you know, all right, Tommy or Trestigress, do you know why I use, in addition to the health of my paintings, do you know why lead white is a useful color on the palette? Because I use lead white and titanium white on my palettes. Why would I use two whites? Squeeze the sin out. I am Jan. Why would this paint maniac use two whites on a palette? They're both white, right? It does save a lot of money. Does save a lot of money, Tommy. But I'm going to be getting a machine. The machine's probably going to cost around $1,500, I suspect. Where I don't have to do this by hand. Because doing it by hand, if it's just for you, is good enough. And that's what I have been doing. But I plan on offering it to other people. But it also is a pretty big time saver, even on your own. And you can get better quality texture while saving the money with the machine. And that investment alone is worth it to me. So, okay. Alright, so we're going to add, yeah. Once I sell my other place, Jan, I'm going to be procuring that. So we're going to add a little bit of this. Not a whole lot, because this is a fairly weak pigment. But that's just chalk, silica, bentonite, and oil. And we're going to add a little bit of linseed oil to this. To also add some oil, and this also allows a little bit more stiffening. So we're not going to add a lot, but we're going to add a smidge. Oh, fuck.
Move this man!
Don't you, Jan. I've done this before, Jan. I've noticed that on the bismuth colors and the lead white, it stops it from clumping up, or it seems to hold up better when I retubed them and did this. So I also add very little relative to all. I don't know if it's a bentonite specifically. Well, the reason why I use this lead white and titanium white Tresagress is because this white is warm. It mixes like it's an orange. Where titanium white mixes like it's a blue. Blanco! There you go, Tresagress. Blanco! Isn't it Blanco? Blanco. Is it with an R or an L? ¿Cómo se dice Blanco? Alright, let's tube up. No, but they wrote Branco, and I didn't know Branco was white in Portuguese. But I wasn't sure if they shared that, you know, pronunciation. Branco? Do I roll the R? Did I roll the R appropriately, Tresagress? Oh, you don't need chalk. All you need is oil and pigment. So, Tommy, all you would need is titanium white pigment. And this is lead white, mind you. But in oil. Any pigment in oil... Well, sorry. Most pigments in oil will make a usable paint. You saw me do something special because of the nature of how this specific pigment clumped up. So you see me put this paint on this. So we have our tubes, right? We have our open tubes. And by the way, Tommy, this is titanium white pigment. All right. So we're going to roll it up like a sausage. Like a sausage. Okay. And then we're going to just jam it in the back of this tube. Okay, without asking. Okay. Without asking. And then we're going to twist down this end of it. And squeeze out the paint into our tube. I have no idea what you're talking about, Tresagress. And then we just tap it down. Tappa, tappa, tappa. And we're going to squeeze out any extra that we didn't get out of here. There we go. And if we need to add a little bit more, which we're going to do, we're just going to take our palette knife and scrape it in there. What the hell? Water poop. How you doing, bud? We just tap it down. Tap it, tap it, tap it. Yeah, don't eat this one. Don't eat this one, Story.
Tonight.
This is lead. This is just pure lead. Lead carbonate. Well, I assure you it would not. All right, so let's get out another.
I have been lifting weights and doing cocaine all day!
Okay. You cannot put a schmear on a bagel. Ah! All right, so we're gonna make another poo log. We'll go this way. All right, so we're just going to smear some more of this on here. Give me some of that. Don't Tommy.
Quit playing with your dinghy.
I won't. Why are you so concerned with me playing with my dinghy? Well, we might have to 3-tube this, which is perfectly fine. So once again, we're just going to take our tube and just jam it all up in there. Back. Sus. It's not sus. We're just gonna jam this white gel fluid down the back of this tube. God damn it. We almost got a mess on our hands, everybody. Yeah, we're just making cream-filled tubes. What are you talking about, Celeste? That's what I was doing. I was jamming a white fluid into the back end of these tubes. What's the problem? Hi, Celestia. Hope you're well. This is paint. I'm making paint for myself. So I do something called painting story. So I do oil painting, and for that I need oil paint. And instead of buying my oil paint, I make it. Because it's higher quality and cheaper than what I can get. On the metrics of quality that I care about as well. Does this need any more? Probably not. Hi, Stay6. Nope, sorry. I'm storing them. And all the paint that I use, Story, in all my paintings is paint I make. We're going to be doing more than this. We're just in the tubing phase of this particular one that I started off with today. But we have burnt umber, titanium white. We have ultramarine blue also happening today. And a filler material called Impasto Medium we are also making today. It turned out good. It's on my Instagram. It's on my Instagram story. You're painting a portrait, Emmanuel? Nice. Nice. Okay. Now we'll roll it up like a sausage. Okay. Like a sausage, everybody. Once again, we take our tube and we just jam it in there without asking, without warning. Because I wipe it up, and it also has to do with the size of the particles. So trust the guess, the larger the particles of the pigment, the easier it is it cleans up. Because it's less opaque, more transparent, and it doesn't stain as much. So this pigment is not a very, we'll say, strong tinting pigment compared to other ones that I have. Also, I'm doing this on glass, yes. Do not lick the palette knife, Amy. Damn it. I don't want you to get lead poisoning, Amy. Do you know how hard it is to get a renter for that bathtub?
Fool this man!
Tap all these down. No joke, these three are like over a pound. Lead is super fucking heavy. Fuck, whoa, that was kind of lucky. Now this is also one of my more expensive pigments that I use. So for a kilogram of this pigment, how much y'all think this cost? When I got this, when this was full, 100 kilograms of pigment. I mean, 1 kilogram. 1 kilogram of pigment. How much do you think 1 kilogram of lead carbonate costs? Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot my crimper. 35? Nope. Not 10 either. I wish 10. Alright, sorry, I had to grab pliers. Because I can't find my normal ones. 90? Nope. Oh, I'm going to crimp it like it owes me money. So we got crimpers. What's important is, oh, these are pliers, but that they have these ridges in them. Can you see those well? Okay. That they have those ridges. Because what we're going to do is we are going to fold this down and try and squeeze. Now you'll notice some will come out at the top here. And that's okay. It's part of the loss with it. We're just going to save that. Because we got other tubes to put it in. Okay. So we just bent it like this. But with consent. Exactly. All right. That tub cost me $55. And it makes roughly 600 milliliters of paint. 600 milliliters of paint. Okay? So let's say my material cost for 600 milliliters of paint between oil that I need for it and tubes is, we're going to say $75, okay? How much do you think a tube of equivalent quality, I'm talking no filler in just this pigment and oil, how much do you think a company charges for 150 milliliters? You were close, yeah. $55, or it's 56 or something like that for that amount. For 1 kilogram. But how much do you and it can make roughly 600 milliliters of paint. Okay? How much do you think a company charges of equivalent quality? I'm talking no filler What do you think a company charges for that? So you see we're just crimping it like this. Okay. Is that your guess? So 150 milliliters of paint. $185, Andrew? They are locally sourced, farm to table. 185 is the closest guess. Natural Pigments, which is a reasonably priced company in general, for a no-filler lead white paint, charges $142. $142 for 150 milliliters. At least the last time I checked. It was around 145 dollars for 150 milliliters of paint. So if we expand the math, tit to table, it is tit to table. So we bent it over, and we're going to crimp it again. And we're going to do that one more time. Crimp again. Okay. And then we got a sealed tube of paint. Well, I print labels. So I was gonna wait till I sealed all these. Show the labels. And we just label them. Organic, locally grown. And now let's close the next one. So, this amount of paint would cost roughly would be probably around $140 from a website, and I made it for myself for roughly 20% of the cost. 20% of the cost. $20. Crimp. Crimp. Fucker! Alright. Make sure you swear when you crimp. Bend it over. Crimp again. Son of a bitch! Green bag! Fucker. Okay. There we go. Wipe up any paint that comes out. Bend it over again. Crimp again. I hate you. All right. Crimped and sealed. Yep. Exactly, Tressagris. Another tube done. One more. Okay.
I be smoking.
Sorry to hear that, Emmanuel. Alright. Why did you leave me? Okay, good. Crimped. I'm so sad! Okay, good. We're just saying random things to help with our crimping. Alright, just random things that don't mean anything. Alright. Just random things. Okay, good. Good crimp. I'm so sad! Okay. Good. We're getting good seals on these, everybody. All right. I'm fine. I'm a man. Okay, good. All right, let's get the labels on those and seal them up. Okay. Good. All right. Just made these. Will probably last me about a month and a half. I go through a lot of this pigment too. And now we clean up. Where the fuck happened to that cap? There it is. I do paint a lot, yeah. To a lot of people, that would last them a year. But I paint al prima. You know, I really don't skimp on paint when I try not to. I just accept that I'm going to use a lot of paint. And principally, it's, you know, what I, you know, care about. Okay. I do too, Story. I have no want to paint in another way. Okay. Good. All right. Who wants to choose our next color? Who wants to choose our next color? Trestigris. You get to choose our next color that we're making. You ready? This is a very important decision. It might change the direction of this stream forever. The weight of the world is on your shoulders. Your choices are titanium white, burnt umber, or ultramarine blue. Chlamydia yellow. Ew. Umber. You want this one? All right. You have chosen poorly. I do, unfortunately, Celestia. Not drugs. Not drugs. Okay.
I be smoking.
N95 mask on. Okay. All right, so be careful because this can dust up when you open it. Okay, good. We're going to pour out a bunch of this. Oh, okay. Well, we're making that much. We're making that much. All right, so can somebody tell me? Umbers are mined from the ground. This was literally mined and processed, but it had this color. They don't make this artificially, everybody. This comes from the ground. Does anyone know? Can anybody tell me what state in the United States of America this pigment was mined from? And we're going to add stand oil. We're going to add stand oil and regular oil to this. Michigan. Okay. Arizona. Nope. Both incorrect. Florida. Nope. Not Florida. Alabama. Nope. Not Alabama. Tejas, nope. Arkansas, nope. Alaska, nope. New York, nope. Idaho, nope. Montana, nope. Utah, nope. Nebraska, nope. Wyoming, nope. That's all the states. Nope. Oregon, Wyoming, nope. North and South Carolina, nope. Tennessee, nope. North Dakota, nope. Georgia, nope. South Dakota, nope. Minnesota, nope. Wisconsin, nope. Delaware, nope, not Delaware. New Mexico, nope. Los Angeles is not a state. Oh my God! Colorado, nope. Nevada, nope. Missouri, nope. Some people call this state the Paris of the United States. Minnesota, nope. Already been guessed. Mississippi, nope. New Orleans, nope. Rhode Island, nope. New York, nope. Arkansas, nope. Not California either. Oklahoma, nope. Tennessee, nope. Hawaii, nope. Not Hawaii. New Hampshire, nope. Tejas, nope. Not Tejas. Come on, everybody. I said the Paris of the United States. Las Vegas is a city. Nevada has been said. Let's see how well everybody remembers the states. Paris Hilton, nope. We did not mine this from Paris Hilton. Kansas, nope. Iowa, nope. Indiana, nope. Maine, Illinois, nope. We did say Missouri. Louisiana, nope. It's all right, Tressagrass. You could still guess. Vermont, no. There are still states that have not been guessed. Nevada, no. Georgia, nope. Ohio, nope. All right, your next hint is... the famous football player Christopher Long, Howie Long's son, went to college in this state. The American football player. New Jersey, Pennsylvania, nope. Yeah, what state is this pigment from? Shasta, I think you should remember. This is the burnt umber that I use. Ohio, nope. Guessed several times. It's still not Ohio. Bows out. Maryland, nope, not Maryland. There it is, Water Pop gets it right. Water Poop gets it right with Virginia. Virginia. This is from the Blue Ridge Mountains in Virginia. I know, you got, shockingly, nobody guessed Virginia like this whole time. Normal Virginia. Mud is not here. Take me home, country roads, to a place I belong. There we go. There's my lovely falsetto. West Virginia. Mud is here. All right, Water Poop, I owe you an oily point. No, it was one. It was one. What oils? Yeah, only linseed oil. I only use linseed oil, Story. Story, do you want another trivia question? All right, Story. Here's your trivia. This is just for Story, everybody. This is just for Story, okay? Name me 3 other commonly used drying oils for oil painting that have been used historically. 3 others. To give you perspective, there's about 7. This is staying a bit chunky, this mixing, but you have 0 correct, Story. You have 0 correct. This is also Western. This is geared towards Western. I don't think palm oil is a drying oil. Yeah, it's not abnormal. I just don't recall it the last time I did it. But you'll see it smooth out. It will smooth out, don't worry. Don't you worry, Trestagress. Yep. Once we get the butt plug involved. Corn oil canola. Nope. Neither of those either. Story of hand is hurting again. We'll start off with that clump. All right, so remember how this looks, everybody, okay? Everybody go take a long look at this paint right here, okay? Remember how this looks, okay? We'll take 30 minutes of silence for you guys to look at this paint. Petroleum derivative or paint or animal. Plant, all plant. Most animal fats aren't drying fats either. All right, 30 minutes are up. Fuck. Hemp seed oil? Nope. So you'll see how much it smooths out as we do this. See, look at that. Look at it! It looks like a good quality chocolate buttercream frosting. Still some lumps, but it smoothed out tremendously. Historically, story. Walnut oil was used a lot. Safflower oil, sunflower oil, poppy oil, clove oil were used. Linseed oil, which is just flaxseed, are the main ones. Ooh. You cannot eat it. You're welcome, Story. You did say sunflower, then I missed it. I missed sunflower. My apologies. But the reason why we use flaxseed oil is because when it dries, it is the most durable out of all those oils. It also has a medium-low drying time. So, for example, walnut oil has a longer drying time. Some people say it also yellows less. That is not necessarily proven factually, because pigments affect that as well. Linseed oil is the most durable. And lasts the longest. You cannot eat it. Nope, never solvents. I never use solvents. I haven't used solvents in almost a year. In any of my paintings, I have not used solvents since November of last year. Um, so I used to use solvents in the sketching process. I used to do a value sketch, and I stopped doing that. When I start painting, I go in with full color. No, just the culmination of learning and realize in trying something out that I thought was a philosophically better process. Yes, we may. But they're going to say it even more for the blue. Well, I have white to do as well. I have titanium white to do as well, Trestigress. There's a lot of sulfur in it, actually. There's a lot of sulfur in that blue. So it's going to taste like farts. It smells like farts, too. Not as blue as this. Well, some flowers are as blue as this. Whew. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much everything we do, though, right? Comes from the earth, metals, right? We turn it into wires and make computers. Yeah, right. Hi, Doomstress. I am. Nice to see you. Okay. Okay. Time to tube up. I've been doing well. Been doing well, Doomstress. Hope you've been doing well too. Alright, we're going to use a big tube for this one. Good. Well, the best way to get the nerves taken care of is just do one and do an easy one. Alright, we're going to... Is that enough for a big tube? I actually don't know if that's enough for a big tube. Or do we just use two smaller tubes? We're going to use two smaller tubes. Alright, so we're going to make a poo log. Big Tube is your nickname? Sounds like a porn name. Okay. So we're just going to put it We're going to roll with this. What's in the bom dia? Bom dia. Isn't that goodbye? Well, in Italian it means something else. In Italian, alla prima means at first, or in one try, or something like that. So in painting, alla prima means, you know, painting, trying to do a painting it basically in one go. Wet into wet. Bom dia is good day. Yeah. My sister and niece both speak Portuguese. My sister was in the Peace Corps and went to Mozambique, Africa, and so speaks that dialect. Molto bene. And so then she has a daughter who she's been teaching Portuguese to. She also knows Argentinian Spanish. Argentinian Spanish style because she studied abroad there. Very much so, Trestigress. But you're in Portugal, right, Trestigress? From what I recall. Yep. Madrid too, right? You're from Madrid? See if I remembered correctly. No, not Madrid? Okay, so I didn't remember correctly. I know there are other cities in Portugal. I do know that. But I did have a memory of you saying Portugal that I made up, obviously. Or Madrid. Nope, I'm pretty sure it's Portugal. I did actually forget. No, what was the I flew through it too recently. The capital of Portugal. Why can't I remember? I flew through it. Lisbon, that's it. I was in the airport there when I went to France. We had a connecting flight out of Lisbon. I also have family in Lisbon. Well, I guess technically not family anymore. My sister's ex-husband has family in Lisbon. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of an Eeyore situation. It's never been proven that it's an ambient track, Mud. It's never been proven. I should have. I should have. I just. My mind just got like switched up. But it's terribly embarrassing. Alright, so let's just jam this paint all up in the backside of this tube. Just jam it in there. Don't say a word. then we squeeze the paint down. Where are you looking to immigrate to? I did not do a good job on that one. That does sound really good, and now I want ice cream. Now I want ice cream. Okay. Yeah, right. So let's seal these up. Oh, German's the easiest language to learn in the world, though. Oh, fuck. I do believe, though, Portuguese and German have some interesting overlap, though. Don't have a lot come up, please. And some. Okay. now we crimp. Where'd I put them? Oh, there. Alright, so now we crimp these like it owes us money. Fucker! Hate you! Where's the money? Okay. So you crimp, bend. Alright, good. Okay, crimped. Good. I am not a bully. Very manly. I do not know German, Christina. A very manly man. Or am I a Muppet? Alright, we're crimped. We're good. Perfectly sealed with manly strength. Burnt umber. Alright, one more time. Okay. We'll do blue next. We'll do blue next. Alright. Son of a... God bless America. Okay. Oh, the tube broke. I might have to fold this one over one more extra time. Oh my god! Crimp. We're folding this one over an extra time. Okay. Sealed up. Wipe it up. Yeah. All right, let's baby label maker then. Am I out of the burnt umber ones? Am I Nope. Am I a Muppet of a man?
Wow,
Okay.
wow.
Oh, thank you, Nathan Sar. Thank you so much. Everybody check those Prime subs. I would be? I don't think I hate my voice. I hate my voice. Hi, Salt. All right, let's clean up. Jesus Christ! Oh, thank you, Salt. Oh my god! Okay, alright, first, you're sweet and then you're salty, I see. Thank you so much, Salt. Remember, check those Prime subs, everybody. All 3 million of you out there who are watching right now. Check those Prime subs. They did, yeah, I saw that. That is for being the number one nemesis of the channel. That is very generous. Ravine assemble. I'm imagining a Power Rangers type intro for the Ravine, where you have your super cool amulets that transform you. Amy Jo! Miranda! Greenbags is just bastard. Bastard! Is it sweeter? Thank you so much, Salt. Oh, I was just joking, Christina, because I've heard it's notoriously difficult from English. All right, we're doing Mr. Salt's favorite color next, which is ultramarine blue. Mr. Salt's favorite color, ultramarine blue. Hank. Hi, Ruble. Okay. Have a good one, Trustagris. Oh, yeah, put on the mask. Okay, we're masked up. Blew his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything was blue for him. On a Thursday? I know. In my Christian 7. I bet you there is one of those. We're gonna go a little bit more. I'll go that. Oh. That amount. Well, prepare to be disappointed.
This is for the train, not for you.
Oh, thank you, Amy. Wait, it's not for me? The one... Oh. Sad days, but thank you. Thank you, Amy Jo. Okay. Am I a Muppet of a man? Oh, Jesus, really? At work? Alright, we gotta be careful with the amount of oil in this one, because this gets too oily in a hurry. So ultramarine blue has a very unique wetting property. It takes a little bit for it to actually like the oil to soak in, but then a little oil goes a tremendously long way. I mean, I guess in Virginia, I think you have a mix of it. So we got to be slow with this one. It smells like eggs. As long as they don't have a problem with other people doing it, I don't have a problem with them doing it. I know, it takes a while for it to soak through though, Story. I know this because I've done this, I've made this color a lot, and you'll see how much it loosens up. We have to make this as thick of a paste as possible to make this a workable paint. Or else it's going to be too liquidy. It's much different than the embers. I agree. Ooh, it smells like eggs. Was it an older guy, Salt, or an older person, or a younger person? I wonder if it's like a Christian mating call. Is he single? Huh. Okay. So, yeah, so he's just doing it for the, Yeah. Have a good one, Story. I mean, I'm as big of a David Bowie fan as everybody else, but it's kind of odd to just outwardly praise him like that in a Slack channel. honest profile, yeah. Well, I'm with you, Salt. I mean, you would probably get in trouble, though. It would probably also be, because if you got fired too, Salt, let's say you got some type of, like, you know, let's just say you got some type of, like, punishment, it would become probably national news. And then you'd see me protesting outside of your house. Very much so, Shasta. Oh, I know, but if you had a story saying, I put this on there on my Slack in response to somebody else, and then I got fired, it would definitely become a story. You'd probably get interviewed by MSNBC. Maybe Fox would probably offer you an interview too. But just to like hurt your credibility. Absolutely, you should. You should say, at least I have this monster dong now because of these watercolors. And then you hold them up. Exactly. And mention that the snake oil is coming soon. It'll change your life. It'll change your life. It changed mine. You know what? That might be a better advertisement though for Fox. Now that we think about it, so you might have to take the Fox interview, Salt. You might have to take the Fox interview.
I have been lifting weights and doing cocaine all day!
Hi, J1. Nice to see you, bud. I should. Well, but Salt, I'm making a lot of promises. Listen, Salt, between you and me, I'm making a lot of promises that I don't know that I can keep. Well, thank you. Thank you. That's a hair. Salt, how is everybody going to feel when they know I'm a fraud? I don't even paint my own paintings. I have a stunt painter. How is everybody going to... What is everybody going to say when they find out about that? Just between you and me. Yeah. They'll laugh at me. And you know my ego can't take that. Jesus Christ! I might have to add a little bit more ultramarine blue. God damn it, Ruble. We're gonna add a little bit more because I'm afraid this is too wet. Whoops! Alright, so this is generally how stiff this is. This might even be have too much oil in it already, because you're going to see how much this loosens up, okay? You'll see. You'll see. You'll all see. All right, pull out the butt plug and go to work. Muppet. Or Muppet Man. Yeah. Put this off to the side. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah. my god! 2? Twice? Again, not a hi, how are ya? How's stream going? How's the family? Just a murder. I'm clearly not Salt. $7.13. Thank you for the follow. Damn it, Maddie. All right. Good night. Good night, Distriblast. Jesus Christ. So far, so good, Pickles. So far, so good. How are you feeling? How was your nap? How's your family? See, Maddie? That's how you greet somebody. Okay. Well, I'm sorry about that. All right. Let's make our poo log of paint. my god, Pickles. I would never. I wonder if this will all fit in one. I don't know. Probably not. Maybe. We'll try it. I wish I had like 2 spoonfuls less of pigment when I made this. Blue imposter. Pickles, you know I'm no marijuana head. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Where did you come from, paint? Beans and toast. That went terribly. Well, that went bad. Went great, everybody. Went great. Because it was overfilled, I think. Thank you. Thank you. Might have been my best one ever. Jesus! Cheese and biscuits! No, I was kicked out of the cafe, Pickles. I was kicked out of the cafe. But I'm going to sneak back in there soon. I know, they were jerks. You know, you put together 7 tables and you bring in all your paint supplies and you only order water the entire time. And suddenly, everybody's an a-hole to you. Might have to. God damn it, this is overfilled, I think. I'm not going to wear pants again, though, next time. I refuse. Start the revolution. I shall. I'm going to do the no pants dance. Okay. We got our blue. We got our blue. All right, we got our label, and there we go. Ultramarine blue. Don't eat the paint, Pickles. Don't eat the paint. It won't make you feel better. You're eating chili. Ooh, that's a good combo. That is a good combo, Pickles. Did you make the chili yourself? Or did you get it from somewhere? Your mom did? My parents make this chili, but they use the prepackaged seasoning that I despised. And they made it my entire life. And I like chili, but this chili I just hated. Plus they like kidney beans, and I'm not a big fan of kidney beans. And they use kidney beans in it. Gotcha. All right, on to the last color, everybody. We are going to make titanium white. Been using a lot of titanium white lace lately. Oh, okay. All right, mask on.
I have been lifting weights and doing cocaine all day!
Well, no wonder you're not feeling great, Pickles. Cocaine all day and lifting weights? We're just going to try and do enough for one tube. Still in shock, I bet. All right. No, it has a smell, Pickles. It smells as much as like olive oil does, right? Like olive oil has a smell, but it's not like... So if it smells... It wouldn't be because of age though, Pickles. So like... And it doesn't have a chemical smell. It just smells like, you know, a vegetable oil. Well, Pickles, I would suggest, what I would do is next time you get linseed oil, or buy like a cheap thing of linseed oil from somewhere that you know is fresh, and compare the smell. Because, you know, there is subjectivity with strength, right? I don't consider this to be a strong smell, but some people might. No, even though they're fuckers, I wouldn't blame that. zone. Alright. Really? What does it have in it? The Winsor Newton does? I have not seen that, J1. I have not seen that with like the linseed oils that I have bought. So unless because they would say if it has dryers in it. Come on. Come on, Tit White. Loosen up. Oh my god, is this... making my arms tired. Distribulus, you should just paint as much as you can. It's not about reading a book. It's about getting in repetition and reflecting on your painting. There is not a magical source of insight. It is about practicing with intent to learn, setting realistic goals and expectations, and actively working on things. That's what it is. Fuck. Worst time. First steps would be to find somebody who you admire how they paint. And then figure out what you should be working on to get there. Well, so one note on that, J1, there's boiled linseed oil, which is like stand oil can be boiled linseed oil, but they don't put dryers in stand oil. So if it's for woodworking, that is different. Yes, but if it's for painting, that is a non-standard edition. Absolutely not, Mako. Damn it. God damn it, Mako. How many times with you? Fuck. Damn you and your strong tinting strength.
Tonight. You.
Jesus Christ, Gunner. Try and stop me, Celestia. Okay. Yeah, all right. Let's make another... Let's try it one more time. To great success. Okay. All right. Okay. Not gonna paint. Not painting today. We are making oil paint so that we could paint later. And right now, we are just jamming this paint in the behind of this tube. And this is how we tube paint without a fancy hopper. Wait, I should have avoided with that. With finger. The syringes really did work better, but I can't do the syringes with these smaller tubes. Unless I find one. I want to find like a reusable metal one. Okay. But Tufiku, next stream will be a painting stream, by the way. Thank you for coming. We got him. We got him. Didn't think we'd do it. Didn't think you were gonna pull the trigger, Toofy. But we got you. And now there's no going back. Now there's no going back. Good work, everybody. Mud, really liked the technique you proposed this morning. Really great work. Another pizza party on me. A Little Caesars cheese hot and ready, and 3 2-liters of RC Cola. Would that be the single most disappointing pizza party? I guess it depends on what fast food pizza offends you the least or most, right? But isn't Little Caesars Hot and Ready the single cheapest one? Right? And just the cheese version too? I haven't had Little Caesars in a long time. What is thunder? It's the bane of my existence, Distry Blast. Just follows me around wherever I go. Okay. Okay. Let's baby label maker it. Alright, titanium white done. Alright, I thought I wasn't going to be in the mood to do another one, but I'm going to call it because I want to watch the football game. And, so I'm going to do the Impasto medium sometime tomorrow. But we're going to clean up and we're going to call it a day. Okay. Yeah, right. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Mud, Celestia, Pickles, Shasta, Salt. Thank you, Mud. Oh my god! Amy Joe, Mako, Toofy. Damn it, Amy! Gonna have to clean this butt plug up for tonight. I don't know if I'm painting tomorrow. Honestly, I wasn't up for painting today. I don't know. I woke up tired and stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. But if I don't, I'm definitely streaming on Saturday. What sounded like an invitation? All right. Oh. Well, you need to keep your butt plugs clean, right? I mean, I'll share my butt plugs. All right, everybody. Do we... Babe is streaming. Be it Easel. Garg. We're going to raid Garg. We're going to raid Garg, everybody. All right, Greenbag, I'll see you in hell. Amy, have a wonderful night. Mako Mud. I already said goodbyes, but I'm doing it again. Anybody on YouTube, thank you so much. Nini, Pickles, feel better, or else. And we'll all see you soon, huh? Nini. Where the fuck is my mouse? Now I'm sitting here like an asshole because I can't click the raid button. There it is. Okay, found it. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.